Jan, are you ready for this new presentation?
I am indeed. Thanks, Nancy. It's really interesting the concept you're talking about, in particular, very timely to come in AI and quality with ethics, making sure that we have the people aspect and the whole thing about making sure that we have a clear governance in how we execute any projects, particularly where there is AI involved, which is what I'm going to cover. So what I'm going to cover today is AI in quality and also the change of kind of mindset as a quality professional. So yeah, super exciting. If you can go to the next slide. And that should be the agenda. Okay. So one more slide, and then we'll go on to that. So today I want to explore how AI is reshaping, in my opinion, quality management, and why now is the time to act. We'll look at real examples, the benefits, and how our roles will evolve. We'll take the mindset shifts needed. We'll talk about that, how it needs to shift. We're going to compare traditional versus AI-driven approaches, and we cover risk to watch out for. I'll share, in my view, how ASQ can support us and outline practical next steps for our team, for our members, as a quality professional. Finally, I'll wrap up with some key takeaways to keep us moving forward. What's most critical about all of this is that AI isn't here to replace us. It's here to help us deliver excellence faster and smarter. And let's start this journey together. Just one second. And this work that I'm presenting here is kind of a combination of latest AI research, which I've vetted regarding to where it comes from, and confirmed, and also includes some personal observation in my experience over the last few years and so on. Next slide. So we're entering a new era of quality 4.0, where traditionally quality management is powered by advanced technologies, and in the heart of this change is AI. It is not replacing the fundamentals of quality, it's kind of supercharging them. So companies are already using AI today, not tomorrow. For example, automated inspections on production lines catch every defect, and hospitals use AI to analyze safety events faster and more accurately. This is happening now. The big message, as I've said on the previous slide, is AI plus quality means faster, more proactive, and more data-driven management of quality. It helps us prevent problems before they happen and make smarter decisions. Quality 4.0, as we know, also connects quality excellence with digital transformation. That means quality professionals, people like us, are essential in applying AI ethically and effectively. We are in the middle of this. We need to try and control this, particularly from an ethical point. And we're not just part of it, we are leading it. Next slide. So let's look at how AI is improving quality in three very different areas as an example. First, we have the manufacturing. Traditionally, people would check a few samples on a production line to make sure everything looks good. With AI, we can use computer vision to check every single product as it comes off the line. The results, fewer mistakes, more consistent quality, and less waste. Next, in healthcare, imagine an AI system that watches patients' vital signs in real time. It can spot early warning signs of something serious like sepsis and alert doctors and nurses before things get worse. That means better care and faster action. AI can also help with paperwork, like drafting incident reports, so nurses can spend more time where they should with patience and less time typing up reports. Finally, software. Quality testing used to mean writing lots of test cases by hand. Now AI can automatically create those tests from the requirements. We define them, we create a prompt and so on, and we can do these tests. It can even monitor user feedback and crash reports, flagging problems before they become big issues. This speeds up the development and makes software more reliable. So across manufacturing, healthcare, and software, AI makes things more accurate, faster, and even predicts problems before they happen, some things we couldn't do before. Next slide. There we go. So some people might think, why should we even bother using AI for quality? So let's break this down so we're very clear. Efficiency. Think about audits. Today, teams spend hours building checklists and pulling data. With AI, the checklist can be ready in minutes. And it can even fill in findings from existing data. That's dozens of hours saved. Detection and prevention. AI can spot problems before they become big headaches. For example, a computer vision system can catch tiny defects on a production line that humans might miss. Companies like Merck have seen fewer daily deviations thanks to AI, meaning fewer surprises and less risk. Better decisions. AI can look at years of quality data and find patterns we'd never noticed when we do it manually. Imagine you're telling us the machine X is slightly off every Monday morning. We never catch that ourselves, but now we can fix it before it causes problem. And then we have consistency. AI does things the same way every time. Repeatability and reproducibility, that's great for standardizing quality check. And of course, it needs to be set up correctly. But once it is, you get it reliable, repeatable results. So AI in quality means less waste, fewer customer complaints, and real saving. It's not just a tech upgrade, it's a smart investment that helps the whole organization succeed. Next slide. So let's talk about how a quality engineer's job will change with AI. So this is what you do today as a quality professional. So first, the day-to-day work. Right now, a lot of time goes into pulling reports and compiling monthly metrics. With AI, that part takes seconds. So instead of spending hours on a spreadsheet, the engineer can focus on what those numbers mean and advise management. This makes the role, kind of the first change here, this makes the role more strategic and analytical, rather than a person who just runs reports in the nicest possible way. Next, development of new skills. Quality professionals don't need to become data scientists, but they do need to be comfortable with tools like Power BI, Python, or specialized quality systems. The key is knowing how to work with data and AI outputs, asking the right question and double checking the answers. And then it's about thinking of AI as a helper. AI is like a junior analyst who works super fast, but can be a bit sloppy and make errors. You, as a quality professional, are still the senior. You review, you confirm, and you make the final call. And then you have the human judgment. Accountability stays with us as quality professional. If AI suggests the wrong root cause, we act on it. It's our responsibility. So we must use our expertise to validate and adjust what AI recommends. What's really important with the AI, I think that it's the pieces that you have to go and check and make sure it's okay. So quality professionals aren't going away. Whew, thank God. They're being augmented. The job will be more insight and decision making, but it means upskilling and adapting our mindset. So you have the whole thing about what is you as a quality professional want to do going forward. And it's actually, in my opinion, it's about the insight and decision making sure to check what AI is producing for you, and you have the final say, and so on. Next slide. So then we come back to what Nancy was referring to, kind of the soft side, the attitude or our approach, and so on. So on continuous learning, by 2030, according to the latest research, about 70% of the skills in today's jobs will have changed because of AI and other tech. So learning isn't optional. Encourage colleagues to take courses like ASQ Generative AI program or a data analytics for quality course. Stay current is key. Adapt what's out there. And then we have quality professionals also love standard operating procedure, but with new technology, those standard operating procedure will need frequent updates. Being adaptable is now a strength, not a disruption. Trust and verify. So our team used AI to draft a customer complaint analysis. It grouped courses nicely, but one group didn't make sense. On review, we found that AI misinterpreted a term. So it's a good thing we checked. So key, always review the AI outputs. If that's one of the biggest messages I can get across. Don't assume they are perfect. And then quality professional may need to act as a watchdogs. If an AI in healthcare suggests something unsafe, a quality or risk manager must step up. We need to keep, to Nancy's point, ethical standards high, because our mission is customer safety and satisfaction. So to succeed, we need these mindset. Keep learning, embrace change, trust but verify, and uphold the ethics. AI won't replace us, and I keep saying that, but it will reward those who adapt and change the mindset. Next slide. So this slide sums up how things are changing with AI and quality, and let's walk through some of the differences. Inspections. Before an inspector might check 1 out of 50 products, as I've stated before, now an AI-powered camera checks every single product on the line. This means fewer defects and more consistency. Problem solving. We used to react after something broke, after the event. Now AI will help us prevent the issue. For example, predictive maintenance can spot a machine problem early and avoid a major downtime. Reporting. In the past, we waited for end-of-month reports. What did they say to see what is off? What do we need to fix going forward? Today, with tools like Power BI and Q-Link, with AI features, can send alerts the moment the KPI gets out of range. That's real-time action. In Power BI, if a certain metrics or KPI is out by X, you define it, it'll send an alert to you. You'll get to know about it straight away. You can take action. And then we have the role of the quality professional. Previously, some people were seen mainly as enforcers. Make sure people follow the ISO procedures. With AI handling compliance check, the quality professional can focus on training teams, improving processes, and driving cross-functional improvements. It's in my opinion, a more value-added role than just being kind of the auditor or enforcer and so on. AI-driven practices are faster, more thorough, and packed with data, but they need us to orchestrate and oversee. Not just do every task by hand, our job becomes more strategic. Next slide.
Before proceeding, I see that there is a hand up. Jan, I leave to you if you want to reply now. We have the panel later to discuss all the questions. So
yeah, no, I can answer now, no problem.
Okay, so now can you raise again the hand because I need to unmute you to let you speak. I saw a hand and now disappeared.
Is it Kumar? Okay.
Okay, we will discuss later. No problem.
Yeah, just put the question in the window. So if you go to slide 9, I think it is. Oh, it won't be your slide 9. So risk and quality challenges of AI. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Refocus. The first, before we get too excited, we need to talk about the challenges, because if we know them, we can tackle them for AI. First, data quality. If our measurement system feeds garbage data to the AI, we'll get garbage results. So it'll be garbage in, garbage out. So GJO as a short. So we need to make sure the sensors are calibrated and the data is clean. The next is bias. And we've seen this a lot in social media tools at the moment, like Twitter and Snapchat and things like that, that some of the information that's getting published is kind of with bias. If an AI was trained on data where a certain failure mode never appeared, it might not catch it at all. That's why we need to watch for blind spots and validate results. A good example of that, I don't know if you remember, the Boeing 737 MAX situation. A rushed design there, hidden software and poor safety checks led to 2 tragic crashes, because they never estimated that it could potentially happen. It shows what happens when automation is trusted without oversight. AI is powerful, but human judgment is critical. Right now, very few quality engineers have used Python and AI tools extensively. That's why we need to plan training sessions to build confidence and capability, and use our network, ASQ network, to practice and share and so on. So adopting AI isn't just about installing a software, it's a process change. We need to pilot programs, involve the quality team in tool selection and get leadership support. That's how we make this successful. By raising these points now, we prepare the leadership to allocate resources, encourage them to, and encourage our team to be more proactive. The challenges aren't roadblocks, they are things we can manage with the right approach. Right, next slide. So this is about the support and resources, and this is my view of looking at what's out there, because we're not doing this alone. There is help out there. So we have the community. Thousands of quality professionals are working on the same challenges. Organizations like us, ASQ, are leading the way with research and tools. ASQ Quality 4.2 research is an eye-opening. For example, it shows you how many companies already have digital quality initiatives. That tells us we need to keep up. Tools like Quincy, for instance. How do I implement AI-based CAPA system? It gives me a structured approach on how to do these things. Tools like this can help us learn and apply new ideas quickly. We have a Copilot researcher. We have a Copilot analyst. We have ChatGPT 5.0. Different tools you can use for different purposes. The key is what you put in, how prescriptive you are, is how you get things out as well. Why this matters? You're the decision maker. Supporting your ASQ membership or sending team members on conferences can accelerate adoption. We learn from other success and mistakes, so we don't reinvent the wheel. And ASQ, for you as a member or as a potential member, is a partner in this transformation. Investing times in these resources makes us smarter, faster, and better prepared for AI in quality. Next slide. So it's all about turning ideas into action, really. So first suggestion is check readiness. Let's start by asking, are we ready for AI in quality? What's our maturity as a business? One way is to form a small working group to map out where AI could help in our processes. Next, pilot something small. Pick a manageable project with clear success metrics. For example, let's start with the end in mind. Let's pilot an AI visual inspection on our highest volume product line for 3 months and compare the defect rates. This will then give us real data and lessons before scaling up. And training plan. We need to build our skills. So here's a simple approach. Monthly lunch and learn on AI and quality. Send 2 members to ASQ Next Quality 4.0 course. When management supports training, it shows commitment. And we need to update our strategy. AI programs shouldn't sit in an IT silo. It should be part of quality improvement plan and tied to the business outcome and tied to the business priorities, like better customer satisfaction or cost savings from reduced scrap. And as important, invite feedback. We love to hear your thoughts. Which pilot should we start with? Who wants to volunteer for training? This is our change to shape the next steps together. Okay, next slide. What are kind of the key takeaways? So this is meant to inspire, by the way. I hope you feel inspired. But the first message is all about AI in quality isn't some far off future. It's here. And the time to act is now. By embracing AI, we can make our quality system stronger, more proactive, and more robust. But there's the key. It takes us, the people, the quality professional, to grow and adapt. And that's absolutely doable. Second message is learning AI skill is worth it for your career and for our team's success. Some quality engineers are already becoming data analytics leads in their company because they took this step. This could be you. Start small, but start now. We have enough knowledge to run a safe pilot. Waiting too long means missed opportunity or playing catch up later. Momentum matters. And then I want to finish on the last one, which is also what Nancy was talking about. End on the human element. Quality has always been about the human driven for excellence. AI is just a tool we created to help with that. It's up to us how we use it wisely. People plus AI, that's how we achieve the best results. It fits perfectly with quality core philosophy, continuous improvement, and teamwork. Thank you. Next slide. That's it. Thank you very much. Back to you, Giorgio. If I was speaking too fast, I'm sorry. Obviously, the presentation will be shared, and any questions can be directed straight to the team here or directly to me, or there is the Q&A session later, I think, as well.
Thank you very much, Jan. Before saying anything, Justin, I saw that you wanted to intervene.
No, just clicked the wrong button, but very, very good. Very good presentation.
It
Thank
was
you on
the
the topic.
clapping hand.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Jan. Maybe there is Robert that want to share something with us. I'm giving you the microphone capability, Robert, if you want to. You should be able
No, I
to.
mean, yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much for a great presentation, quite insightful. I think my question would be to say that now that I mean, AI is with us, obviously, no two ways about it. And everything about AI is about data. And as quality professionals, we're much concerned about the data that we have, what we analyze to identify defects, be able to identify gaps for improvement and all of that. Are we not saying that, and I mean, in looking ahead, is the quality professional not, and I think the presenter said it along the line, is the quality professional not transitioning into a data analyst, so to speak, because then the data analyst is able to take a deep dive into large data set, identify trends, observe patterns, pick up gaps, and those will be identified as improvement opportunities. Are we not, transitioning into data analyst eventually? Thank you.
So I think as part of this mindset change, I think there is a need to understand more about the capability that we now have as a data on interpreting the data. I think the quality professionals' biggest change is that we're turning into from kind of auditors or people who's checking things to actually into decision making quicker. So we actually are in there and working on the strategy as a quality professional. But you're absolutely right. There is an immediate need to making sure that we understand the data and reporting analysis capabilities. But it doesn't undermine the knowledge and experience as a quality professional we have today. What we are today as quality professional, that doesn't change. It's just that we're changing in my opinion, we're changing the way of which our role is positioned. I would say probably positioning our quality professional role higher up the food chain. It's probably more what I would say, more to a strategic point rather than an enforcer point. But that's just my opinion. I don't know what other people's thoughts are.
Thank you very much, Jan. And just to compliment for the quite detailed and clear presentation, to reply to your question, you were not running. It was a very enjoyable way to present. And on a side, I was quite touched when you said about the ethical involvement of artificial intelligence, that I think is something that in general needs still a bit of job to be done, because all the rest is information. The ethical part and how to use it, that involves also human being, probably is the most critical by my point of view. But we can review everything later in our panel. Thank you very much again. It's a display of a very knowledge, direct experience in artificial intelligence. I don't want to give too many details on why you are so experienced, but if you want.
No, wow. So yeah, no, I'm a senior quality consultant for Microsoft. So that's kind of where kind of my experience lays as well. And obviously, I'm working extensively on design for AI at the moment as well. So yeah, it's very passionate about it. So
thank you very much again.